Hey, RosterWatch Nation, it's your friendly neighborhood trash man. Here today to talk to you about some more best ball values. In rounds 1 through 5, we have George Kittle, tight end of the 49ers with a 59.8 ADP currently. Kittle had a down year in 2022, 51 yards per game, but he did still score 11 touchdowns on the season, which was a career high. And, there are guys like Christian Kirk, who is maybe the second target behind Calvin Ridley now in Jacksonville, and Chris Godwin, who is likely the second target on a team with maybe Baker Mayfield as their quarterback. These guys are being drafted ahead of him currently in best ball, and neither of them projects to be as consistent of a fantasy producer as Kittle. 49ers offense is likely to be the best group that they fielded in sometimes, and Kittle is going to be a major cog in it. So I think he's a value where he is right now. In round 6 through 10, we have Javonte Williams. It's crazy to say that 6 through 10 and Javonte Williams in the same breath. Right now, he's got a 68.3 ADP, considering, what he's been doing. And in this offseason preseason, it looks more and more like Williams will be ready to go by week 1 of the NFL season. After suffering an ACL injury that would have had some other guys, still rehabbing up to this point. But he's getting action. He's slated to play in the preseason. And barring setback, he'll continue to move up the fantasy rankings. So you should get him on the cheap while you can, because he has top 5 running back upside. And then in rounds 11 through 15, we have Sam Laporta, tight end of the line. So before I tell you about Sam Laporta and why he is a value in best ball right now, I'm going to tell you how to win your fantasy draft with the RosterWatch Ultimate Draft Cheat Sheet, available at RosterWatch.com. The revolutionary cheat sheet that changed fantasy football forever is the only tool you'll need this draft season. You've heard RosterWatch live from NFL training camps. Now all you have to do is follow the 3 simple rules using the RosterWatch cheat sheet. That's it. 3 rules and an expert quality draft is guaranteed. Couldn't be easier. The RosterWatch Ultimate Draft Cheat Sheet. You can't afford to draft without it. Only at RosterWatch.com. And so back to Sam Laporta. So the Lions, as we know, as we talked about in recent podcasts, have a brutal schedule as far as tight ends are concerned. They actually have the worst strength of schedule for tight ends for any NFL team this season. That being said, Laporta, his star potential is palpable. He's arguably been the best player on the field for the Lions in practices thus far. And he's got a 6-game head start on Jameson Williams, who is out with, who's been suspended for gambling for 6 games. It won't be an easy road for Laporta, but I think he'll get enough targets and red zone looks to outperform his current ADP, which is 155.3. So there you have it. My best ball values of the week. This has been the Trashman I have for RosterWatch.com. If you like what you're hearing, if you liked what you heard, leave us a comment, give us a follow. Join us at RosterWatch.com. And until next time, be ready.